Hi guys, just getting set up here. Just gotta lift this up. Maybe if it'll. Hi guys. I'm just adjusting the camera. Hello. Hey everyone. There we go. I think that's almost good. Just have to do that. Alright. And this is angled. Perfect. Hello. It already looks amazing. Hi guys. We're just here for a late night live stream. If you haven't followed our other channel, I believe it's called Kitso Arts, Kitso Arts. We do art on that channel and voiceovers and stuff. And so if you guys would like, you're more than welcome to go ahead and follow that. I'm just going to bring you guys up on our laptop. So that way I can view the comments. It's nothing yet. It's nothing yet. We're going to do an abstract drawing, which we have no clue what it's going to be yet. This is our pen from Muji. It's their only fountain pen, I believe. But yes, we're going to be drawing. I'm just bringing this video up onto our laptop so we can actually read the comments as they come in. So give me 1 second. We're going to be drawing in a minute, I promise. We're here. This is Luca. It's not expensive. It's about $15. It's a refillable pen. So right now we currently have an ink cartridge in there with our own ink, but you can get like what's called a piston converter. But we're getting set up here. We gotta pull you up on the computer so I can see the comments. Hello, well, welcome then. You know, I can look up and see your comments, but that's a strain on the neck. Okay, just gotta pull this up. And just gotta adjust a couple of things on my end. Good morning from the UK. Hey. Yeah, you guys should definitely check out our last video if you haven't already. You know, we're beefing with the Fallout system in a good way. And raising awareness for, thank you, we did them ourselves. The nails. But we're kind of doing it to promote our charity live stream event, which is going to be a few systems coming together and doing a few live streams to donate to charity. Man, getting your nails done is really, really nice, and we know a place near us that does these for like $10. So honestly, if you're wanting to get your nails done, French tips is like the easiest, and if you don't like them, you can always remove them in a day or two, you know? Okay, so we're just gonna start drawing, I think. You might see my laptop come into view. That's just because I want to be able to see your comments. But yeah, so let's get into it. Hi, Iris. It's nice to see you. It's not really a Drawtober thing, it's just us drawing. So let me see. Hi, Layla. Okay. So we do really abstract drawings. And again, if you haven't followed our other channel is Kitso Arts, Kitso Arts. And we do drawings like this all the time there. And this is just so we can draw and do something. We can answer some questions. I'm okay. You stumbled into this? Well, I'm glad. It's fine to ask questions. We're just honestly just drawing. We don't have enough subs on our other channel to go ahead and do a live stream on our phone. But yeah. So if you guys want live streams on the art specific channel, you're more than welcome to follow us there so we can start doing this on the phone. Until we get moved into our new place, we don't have access to our webcam. And we do sell our drawings on Etsy as coloring pages. They're between $2 and $5. They're PDF pages, and you can always get those, download them. You don't have to pay any shipping. So it's one of the most accessible ways to get our art. Okay, what's your experience with d.i.d. dreams? Do you like alter dreams, and can you see them? Can you switch in dreams? We have alters front when we go to bed sometimes, and they do dream, and sometimes if we switch in the middle of the night, because that does happen, others will get sucked into their dream. But most of the time, this is just, us. Most of the time, their dreams stay their dreams. You should do your biology homework. We're gonna be here for a bit. Let's see. Is it okay for a female alter to want to wear makeup? Yeah, I don't see why not. What's the best way to tell if you're a system and questioning? We didn't know until a friend pointed it out to us. I guess the loss of time, maybe leave a notebook out and see. That's usually how we know when a new alter is around, is leaving notebooks and stuff out, so that would be a good way to tell if you have d.i.d, I think. Weird alter names are totally fine. We have somebody named Pine, and that was just because we liked pine trees. You don't know why you're on YouTube after midnight? Maybe you should talk to your system about it. Sorry if this isn't the most high quality video, but we have to use our phone for this, and there's not a whole lot of other options for it. Oh, you're not late. We're just starting. It's okay. But yeah, so we just wanted you to know, if you didn't already, that our other channel is Kitso Arts, and we do drawings like this all the time over there. We have 3 videos currently, and we're planning on uploading more. It's just hard to do when we don't have the proper equipment set up, So we're trying to figure it out, slowly but surely. You would have smeared all the lines by now. You can get quick drying ink. I know there's left-handed artists, if you search on YouTube, that may have some tips for you. But yeah, this is our pen from Muji, and this paper we really like because it's a no-show paper. You could paint on this if you wanted to. The ink does not come through. It is called, let's see, Render Paper by Crescent. This is Luca. Aether system, they're okay. They're just watching a show and ready to be out of here. It's very good paper, and for those of you who enjoy using alcohol markers, not monsters, I guess they could be monsters since y'all are goblins. But if you use the alcohol-based markers like Copic markers, this is the perfect paper for it. Um, just because they don't bleed. You could do entire drawings or paintings or anything you wanted, and it doesn't show through, which is fantastic. We've only started, and your teacher would give us an A. Oh well, thank you. We're um, we're very into this, and Peter Draws, if you guys haven't seen him, is kind of our inspiration. Um, we used to do drawings like this in middle school, but were made fun of for it. So we stopped, and then we came upon Peter Draw's channel probably about a year and a half ago or so, and we just fell back in love with this style because he had our style. It was crazy, and we just decided that it was yeah, we were thinking, why not get back into it? So we did, and we post a lot on our art Instagram, also Kitso Arts. Um, so the YouTube channel and the Instagram account, and we just kind of fell in love with it again. We're not good at drawing like realistic things at all, but we are happy and good at drawing abstract stuff. It's getting hard to talk, guys. But yeah, so we just enjoy the the feeling of this. Thank you. But yeah, so if you guys are tired or want to go to bed or whatever, you're more than welcome to. We're gonna keep this up on this channel. The only reason why we aren't live on our second channel, Kitso Arts, is just because we don't have enough subs over there to go live on our phone, and that's the only way we can really record facing down properly. So that's just how it is. And we record pretty much everything on that channel on our what is the fancy cameras, SLRs or whatever they are, so it doesn't go into like the computer. It can't live feed into the computer, otherwise we'd do that. But for live streams, we would have to do it on our phone since we don't have our proper equipment. It's all in storage until we move. But yeah, we figured it would be nice to come and just draw for a little bit and just relax, you know what I mean? We have insomnia too, that's why we're doing this. It's 10:30 p.m. and we can't sleep. So we decided what better way to fill our time than doing a live stream with a bit of art and chilling out with the Gob Squad. You know, why do we have a squad if we can't chill? We're doing good. We're hanging in there, you know. Just gotta try and figure out why we can't sleep. And we never have anything in mind when we do these drawings. They just kind of come to life. Um, they just come to life, and we enjoy doing them because there's no real end goal. It's just draw until you feel like not drawing anymore. For us, it's the best type of drawing because there's no expectation. There's no expectation for it to be nice or look good. Um, I know you guys say it looks good, and I'm happy that it does, but there's no expectation for it. You know, you just put it on paper. And when we do have um, our new house and equipment and everything, we will be live on our second channel doing these. This channel will stop being one for art and just become, you know, our main mental health channel. The other one doesn't really focus on mental health. It just focuses on our creativity side. Um, we just enjoy it, you know what I mean? Now this is starting to look like a sea monster or something. See, you guys are seeing it flipped. For us, it looks like this. That's what it's looking like for us right now. But yeah, so we don't really have anything in mind. It's just soothing. It's soothing to put lines on paper and not expect anything out of it. Do we have anyone in our system that's really bad at all types of art? I don't know. Not everyone has tried art before, so there's got to be somebody in there that isn't good at drawing. Um, Everyone's good at playing the flute, though. Well, they were. I don't know how good we are now. Um, we used to play flute in high school, middle school, and high school. One of your friends told you to draw real things, and your teacher too, and that made your art go dead. Same. That's once we've found Peter Draws, um, it all came back. It did. It came back, and it made us feel like we could draw again, and that it's not something that only people like him could do. You know what I mean? Anybody can draw this type of thing. Like, anybody can put lines on paper, and that's all really we're doing. It's all shapes. You know, you put a line here and you make it curve out, and then you decide, oh well, I want a bump in it, you know, and then you curve it back down, and you just kind of like go with it, and then you do a complimentary line or not, you know? So it's just real nice doing art and not worrying about it. Family's home. Going to bed and look at present. Oh, you saw our notification. Cool. Welcome in. You know, go to bed if you need to. This will be uploaded after. Once we get our own space, we're just gonna be strictly doing this on our second channel. But for right now, I'm happy to do it here. Sound like Ross. Well, for these types of drawings, you know, literally anyone could do them. I just, you know, I wish people would stop discouraging themselves, and just, you know, put pen to paper. Like, you're not gonna get any better if you don't just do something. Hey, you're all good. It's okay.
Sorry, I'm drunk.
You're drunk?
Did you eat?
Yeah, we ate.
Okay. I went to pick someone today.
Oh, fun. How'd that go?
I won a little bit.
You won a little bit?
Just $100.
Nice. When we went, we didn't win anything. I think Devin won $60. But
Maybe next week we can go out.
that would be fun. We're leaving on Wednesday or Thursday to go down to Devin's dad's.
This Wednesday?
Yeah, just because we move in on the 4th and we have to do signing a little bit beforehand.
So I told your dad that we can, I don't know what he's thinking, but I told him that we need to drive you wherever we go.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in junk a little bit.
It's okay. Yeah, no, I talked to him too. He said the weekend after we move in, so like the 7th, I think. He's gonna probably bring you, go down on Friday, bring all the stuff, and then maybe spend the weekend there. I don't know, and come back up.
That's what our plans. Wow. We're going with it. Okay, Max. Sorry, I'm drunk.
You're here. You're okay.
Have a good night, Max.
You too. That was Donna. That was our stepmom. She's good. Do we have any art pieces that we've done? Sure, I can share some art. So let's see. There we go. Yeah, we can share some of this. It's fine. This is an unfinished one. Has a lot of faces and eyes and stuff in it. That's all we do is line work. Can we use just a regular pen? Yeah, we use a regular pen in most of our stuff. Let's see, there's this one. Let me turn it around for you guys so you can see it properly. It doesn't all the way fit on the screen, but that's okay. Oh, it does when it's on the computer. Let's see, that's just stuff. This one we've posted on our Instagram on Kitso Arts. It's for sale for, I think, $4 for a PDF download of it, to color in and whatnot. And there's this one. And this is just what we have in this book so far. And that one, which I don't think we ever finished just because we didn't like how it was going, with the inks and stuff. That was just kind of like a trial for our inks. But yeah, back to the task at hand. Okay. Back to drawing. I think it might be buffering. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna go through some of the comments before I continue. Let's see. It's a happy little sea monster. We're going to have our own filming studio, which will double as our art room. What's our second channel? It's Kitso Arts. So I'm just going to... There, I commented. So you guys can find our channel very easily that way. Oh, we don't. Aether's the one that does stuff like education on Project Monarch. We're still learning ourselves, so we don't have anything to say on that one. Let's see. We do colors from time to time. In our other sketchbook, we have some colors done. We don't do it very often, though. We like doing the black and white. It's nice for us. Requests for drawings? Not really. Just because we like to draw to our own tune. Let's see. What comment? I literally have said that Aether is the one. He's upstairs. He's upstairs. Aether is upstairs. We are in a room alone. I don't have anything else on that. I'm sorry. Please stop harassing us. But yeah, so if you guys want to buy our art, we do PDF copies. It's on Etsy. That's posted, pretty much every video in the description. Sorry, I'm. Oh my god. Koi Pond, please stop. This is just a relaxing stream. They are upstairs. We're here to have a good time and just stop. Otherwise, I'm going to block you from our channel because I told you that I don't have any more information than what they have posted. So no. We don't do realistic drawings. We're pretty bad at them, to be honest. You want a mod? Okay. I'm gonna place a couple mods. Oh, I'm not on the correct channel. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go up here. And add mod. There you go. You can mod. I'm done. We don't have mods on tonight. We have a bunch of mods in place, but we don't have mods on tonight. I'm done, you guys. Like, I'm trying to have a chilled, relaxed time, and people just won't stop, and I'm just fed up with it. Like, I'm here trying to draw, and yes, we sell our art for money because it's art. It is legitimately art. So yeah, we do sell our art for money. Thanks. And yeah, I am being salty because we're artists and we get to sell our art for money. Okay. Sorry, guys. I am very sorry for my outburst. um, I just that threw me off. You know, trying to have a good time here, and people aren't making that. You know, making that very possible. So they're giraffes at a graduation in Wyoming. Oh yeah, everyone that is just starting beef is is just uh is just giraffes. Oh man, I'm very sorry. That just it kind of ruined my night. Sorry for anybody who thought I was harsh. Twitch, yeah, we're thinking about streaming on Twitch at some point. We just have to get it set up, and oh man. Ruin the mojo that I got going, man. We're composed. Oh man, we didn't feel composed, so I'm glad that we came off that way. We're, with the video that we posted, we've had to deal with a lot, and I know everybody didn't agree with us, and we expected it, but it's still stressful, you know. It's still stressful, and we just we wanted a calm, relaxing stream to chill our nerves out. Who won the pageant? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the extra money. Honestly, like, it's just some people. Yeah, we like I said, we can't really draw people. Otherwise, I'd say yes. You know, we don't mind drawing for other people. It's just we're really bad at like people and drawing cartoons and all of that. Like we have our moments, but it's definitely not something that we do very often. Um, so like we could draw maybe a cartoon, but hey, Prison Mike and Prison Mike's husband. I don't see anything wrong with paying us for art, yo. Um, Artists get money from their art. That's just how it goes, you know. You can you can say that it's inappropriate to pay us or whatever, but we're here, we're making content. It's just whatever. Do we do art therapy? We will actually start getting art therapy once we move. We have to be back in Oregon to continue our therapy. So currently we're not in therapy, but we do like updates with our therapist just to check in and make sure everything's okay. And if we needed it, she could provide a therapist up here. You got effective name. That would be called effective. Oh, you did say factive. Yeah. Thank you all for the support. Like honestly, it makes us feel better, and you know we support you guys too. We want you guys to feel safe and included and all of that. Like that's why we're gonna do the small system showcase to try and get the smaller channels and Instagram feeds and things like that. We want to get them, um, you know, more representation. So you know, we appreciate all that everyone does in the community, and we just really, you know, we appreciate you guys being here, and we want to give back to the community. Um, so we appreciate the support, and you know, we want to support you too, and all of that. So thank you all. Elay stole your art and sold it. I'm sorry. We vibing. We are. We're vibing. There's some trolls in the comments, but we're here. We're vibing. We're trying to exist. Sorry for shaking things. We have a very wobbly desk, but this is what we have to work with. Oh god. I'm still a little shaken after those comments and having to be like firm. So drawing is like in the back of our mind for like a good moment. um I'm glad that this is relaxing for you guys. How are we planning on handling 6 cats who don't know each other? We have 4 bedrooms, so we're planning uh so Thick Boy and Drago know each other. The girls know each other and Thick Boy, so that'll be an introduction for them to have. And then the other 2 cats are living with each other already, so they'll have their own space for a while until everyone gets used to each other. Go ahead, draw what we're draw along with us. That's good. Yeah, basically 3 separate groups of cats. Our pen, thank you. It's the Muji pen. I think they only sell this pen. It's $15, and it comes with a cartridge, and you can buy more for I think they're two or $3. How are we? We're a little anxious. We've been dealing with some anxiety, and it's just oh man. If you guys want to be talented artists, the only way to do it is to put in the hours and the lines and the work. Um, you know, not we didn't start off being good at art. We started off being really bad at art. And you know, like we said in middle school, we kind of got our calling with this type of art, but we got made fun of for it, so we stopped. Um, and that was, you know, stopping before we got really good at it. And over the last year and a half, we've had to try and get back into the groove of things. Who's fronting? This is Luca, currently. Do our cats ever get jealous of each other? Yeah. Sometimes. But they only beg for attention. It doesn't cause fights or anything, which is really nice. They just kind of beg at us until we pick them up instead. And it's just kind of like a rotating thing of paying attention to the cats. Um, but yeah, so 6 cats. Commission a picture of you, Prison Mike, in a doodle. I mean, it would be a very bad picture. I'm not gonna lie, we're really bad at doing portraits, but we could try. You could contact us on our art Instagram, and we'll see. Willow looks like a rotisserie chicken, so you're not wrong. Stick figure portrait. Yeah, we have a PO box. It'll be posted in the description after this video. We generally post our PO box. It's closed, but we still get the stuff because it's directed to us. So if you wanted to send us something, you could totally send through our PO box. We will have a new one once we've reached our final destination. But yeah. Okay, so Willow is our foodie. She really enjoys food, but she hates it too. She will bury her food if she decides that it's not good. Um, Thick boy, he is a, I don't know. He's very neurotic. He he's nervous all the time, and he hates chicken. He literally dry heaves at chicken. Um, Mage is just an absolute adorable love bug. She really enjoys being held and she carries toys around. She taught Willow how to carry toys. First time Willow did it, we were in the apartment and she started playing with a green cap that comes on those squeezable applesauces. Um, and she started carrying it around because she's seen Mage do it so many times. And it was the cutest thing. Mage will play fetch sometimes. And then we have Drago. We don't know very much about him yet. He is a Maine Coon Ragdoll cross, and he's also adorable. We've met him a couple of times, and Thick Boy is currently staying with him. And then we have Lilith, who is the mom of us, I guess, us and Aether. She has been Aether's cat for as long as we've known them. I think they got her as a kitten, maybe, or something. They kind of like tamed her. She was kind of a feral cat. And then Shizzle is just kind of like rambunctious thing. She's pretty fighty. But yeah, so those are the 6 cats, and Shizzle is Lilith's daughter, and they fight all the time. So it'll be good for them to have some space away from each other. Okay, scrolling back through some comments. Your dog has Instagram? Well, it's Kitso Arts. I commented, and I'll actually leave a comment after the video so that way you guys can see it. Do we name pictures? Sometimes. If you go on Etsy, the ones that we do have for sale currently, they are named very interestingly. Breeds and flavors, yes, they do. They come in various breeds and flavors. I'm gonna turn our heater up, so I'm sorry if you hear it, but we are very cold currently, so we're just turning our heater up so we can get some heat out in here. Hey Fallout, did you watch our thing? Yeah, get your pageant makeup ready. Get your pageant makeup ready and go all out for us. Make us cry like you said. If you haven't followed Fallout System, they're in the comments. Please go follow them. They are fantastic, and they're going to be coming back at us with our beauty pageant. You're gonna do a reaction video. They're in the UK, so it has to be morning. It's 11 o'clock here at night here. So we're just chilling. We have insomnia, so we're kind of just doodling. the the video was not put out at 3 a.m. unfortunately. Maybe theirs will be though. Maybe they'll upload their video at 3 o'clock in the morning their time. No, everyone is not going to vote Fallout. Everyone's going to vote for us. Did you see our Instagram poll? Our Instagram poll is polling for us. Anyway, how is everyone doing tonight? We had a troll earlier that threw me off, and I was vibing, but they kind of threw me off. So how is everyone tonight? Dying wealthy, thanks. We don't have a Discord server anymore. We tried that, but we felt like we couldn't keep up with it, and when we came back, it was very overly censored, and it's just not what we wanted. And you know, it was a good time, but we couldn't keep up with it, and it just felt like um, there's not very much that we wanted to do there. Do we sing like Aether? No, we have a bad voice. You don't have the will to remove your binder. You should try to. It's healthy and important to get that off. If you want to send us some fan art, you can do our email. If you go to our community tab, we have the email out there if you wanted to join in on the um, charity live stream event that we're going to be throwing in the community. And you could totally email it to us. That's fine. Okay, I gotta get a drink real quick. But yeah, so if you guys wanted to email us, sorry, that was louder than I thought, about the sorry guys. Excited. You're going to a theme park. Good job. That's awesome. No, it wasn't an air horn. It was Coke. Not sponsored. um, but yeah, there was somebody trolling asking about Aether's stuff with the programming and whatnot, but we're not going to talk about that here. But no, if you want to join in on our charity live stream event, which is going to be in like a month, maybe a month and a half, feel free to scroll over to our community tab. That was posted, I think, 2 or 3 days ago. We have an email thread talking about the event and what we want to do with it. We're thinking maybe having a few people in the community doing a live, and then having the people who don't have like a computer or something Skype call in and have conversations about topics that you guys want to hear about. But yeah, so if you want that, that's in our community tab. No, we have not taken very many art classes. We took one in middle school, and that is about the extent of our art class. If you guys wanted something teaching art currently, there is, oh, what is it called? Skillshare. And Skillshare is pretty good. It's $15 a month, and they're pretty chill. They have thousands of stuff on there, and we're going to be sponsored by them in one of our upcoming videos. But yeah, so if you guys wanted to, you guys could totally go through Skillshare. Patreon was linked in our video that we just posted tonight of the beauty pageant. You can also search for us. It's just Acrylic and Aether. A little worried about Monday. You're getting a mental health test. Try to ground yourself beforehand. And what we do when we have like a stressful event that we're going to is we set intentions before we leave the house. So that way we can just have those intentions set, like I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do this and everything's gonna be okay, and we're gonna have maybe a meal afterwards, or something else like that, something to keep our mind occupied, so we have something to look forward to after it, and to be grounded beforehand. To join Max, yeah, Legendary Goblin. There's only one Legendary Goblin, and they haven't gotten back to us about wanting to do like a video call, and we want to do that with our patrons, and I think that's the only tier we have that for. but a video call with us, and we're happy to do that for you guys. But they haven't gotten back to us about it. We wanted to schedule it a couple months ago. But yeah. Good. I'm glad you removed your binder. Please block Silver Springs, guys. Because they're the troll from earlier. They made another account, and anybody asking about the programming stuff can simply hop off this stream because I don't have the information for you. I'm sure they are. They're probably a part of some like d.i.d cringe page. They just wanna troll. Let me hide user on this channel. Ba-boom. Anyway, I don't know who Colleen Ballinger is. Any advice for questioning systems? Have you made contact with any alters or anything like that? If not, it would start with communication, tracking lost time, things like that. Oh, you're okay. I removed him. Um, but yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that chicken thing. That's great. What does what sound like? Oh, thank you for grabbing the Patreon link. Like honestly, we really do appreciate people putting things out there for us so we can just vibe, you know. And thank you for posting our Etsy shop too. You can ask questions if you want. I'm down. I might not get around to answering them, but I will acknowledge them. It just kind of depends on what questions you have and if I have an answer for you. I feel like doing more lines here. Why don't we put our stuff up in an art gallery? I don't know any gallery that would accept us currently. We're just kind of vibing with it, honestly. We have our art channel. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put that here. That's my second channel that just said hey, the Kitso Arts. We do not have knitted YouTube buttons. I'm sorry. That would be a lot of work, and we don't have the yarn for it currently. man, the dissociation's hitting. I feel like Max is coming back. Little Wolf Boy, we're beefing with Fallout System, and hopefully they get more subscribers, and hopefully we can beef with uh, more d.i.d people, so we can get more people, being made aware of. We love to do that. So if you guys want to beef with us and join in on the beauty pageant, you're more than welcome to. Or if you have another idea, happy to have a friendly competition. Beefing is just like for us it's friendly competition. For others it's like I don't know, like if you watch Danny Gonzalez, or is it Danny? Yeah, Danny Gonzalez. Troom Troom was beefing with him with Stevie Gonzalez. But yeah, so wholesome beefing, to get other channels more views and more subscribers, and to have more whatchamacallit, representation. We want there to be the 20 channels that are small. We want those channels to also be bigger, you know? Wholesome beefing. We're doing a beauty competition. If you haven't looked at our latest video, we're beefing with the Fallout system, and we have already won Fallout. I'm sorry. We have already won this beauty competition. You're gonna have to really pull through if you're gonna um, if you're gonna win and make us cry. Also, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just kind of giving this some depth, I guess. But yeah, if you guys want to see our other art, you don't even have to buy it if you don't want to. But if you want to see it, we do have our Etsy. Um, we have some of our art on Etsy in PDF, printable, like downloadable stuff for like $2 to $4, or is it $2 to $5? I don't remember. Yeah, it's a cartridge fountain pen from Muji. We got this inspired by Peter Draws. It's one of our favorite pens. It glides so nicely. A friendly beep. But yeah, um, but our pageant is mostly just to have good fun with each other, and to promote the charity live stream event that we're going to be having in a month or so. By then, we'll be moved into our house, have our studios set up. Each of us, us and Aether, are going to have our own filming setup. And we're gonna have a charity live streaming event. Oh, it's blurry. I'm sorry, guys. It'll be back in a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's not talk about giraffes right now. Giraffes don't exist. I mean, they do, but they don't. Giraffes aren't real. We have one of our favorite pens. Oh goodness, I can't remember what it's called. We used it in our last drawing video that we did on our second channel. It's... I don't even know what it's called anymore right now. I don't know. They're nice pens, and I enjoy them very much so. If you want to be a part of the charity live stream, you're more than welcome to scroll over to the community tab and send us an email. Our email is posted there if you want to be included in that. Happy to add you to our email chain. They're not Prismacolor. What are they? Man. Starts with a C and it's not Copic. It's oh man. They're kind of popular in the art community. Let me see if I can figure out what it's called. I'm trying to look and see what the pen is called. It's just escaping my mind right now. They're fairly popular. Let's see. Micron. They're Micron pens. That's what we do a lot of our stuff with, is Micron. The last video that we did was with Prismacolor, So you're not wrong. It's just not the pen that I was thinking of. I'm sure the 2 dislikes are trolls. We get plenty of them, but we're vibing here, so it's okay. The drawing is of nothing. It's whatever you want it to be. That's what we tell our stepbrother all the time, is the drawing is just whatever you want it to be. We don't really define our drawings. It's just shapes and lines. I feel like this one is very very smushed together, and I feel like that happened because of the comment we got. So emotions definitely affect our artwork. Um, trying to focus on something, just vibing, and then somebody comes in and says something harsh. It's really hard to try and get the art to where you wanted it to go. So I'm just trying to kind of get back into it. This is usually where I would stop and I would stop and put it away for a while, but I feel like just persevering, you know. Don't don't let mean people that demand things from you just ruin your entire day, you know? Like I just I'm trying. I'm trying to take my own advice, but it's hard, you know? It's just hard when people come at you like that and you're not really expecting it, and you tell them to leave you be because, you're just trying to vibe and have a good time, and they just don't. I just want to continue to have a good time. If an altar said something mean to you, should you tell your friend? I would. I would just bring it up. I wouldn't, do it accusationally, but I would just bring it up and be like, hey, this altar said this, and it upset me a little bit. I know it's not you, um, but I just wanted to bring it up. Just be sensitive about it. You're stitching your school bus costume. That's good. That's a fun costume. We wish we were cool enough to wear a school bus costume. You know how lit the Halloween parties would be? Don't think about the mean. We're trying. It's when people get like that sometimes it's hard to put it out of your mind. And it can ruin your mood, you know, it's pointless to pretend that it can't. Um but you know, we just try to get back into the groove of things and go on with our day and, you know, try not to let them bother us, but they do. And it's important just to put yourself first sometimes. A doodle competition, that would be cool. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just gonna take another drink of my soda, so don't be alarmed if you hear a hiss. It didn't hiss, thank goodness. Thank you. For some reason, we're just allergic to makeup around our nose. So, doing that competition earlier today just made our allergies flare up. Okay, let's see. I want to branch out a little bit. I want to do something, maybe something in this corner here. Trying to think of the next line you want to do is like, okay, go record your reaction. I'm excited to see it, Fallout. Go follow Fallout if you want to keep up on the beauty contest. Um, and you know, everyone have fun. Okay, so I did your soda always hisses at you, I'm sorry. Let's see. What should I do here? Thinking maybe one of these. Maybe one of these guys. One of those guys. Then you can build off of it and make something a little more loopy. And connect that back. And then outlining is always a good way to go. You can never go wrong with outlining. You could have an entire piece of work with just outlining, and it would look fabulous. Maybe this is some sort of water bug. Maybe it landed in the water and is swimming around or something. Add like a little bit of a splash effect here. Have we ever crocheted a hat for any of our cats? No, we haven't, but we've thought about it. You're excited for these lines? I'm very glad. I'm glad that you're excited. Let's just draw some water here, you know, some droplets maybe. Another big little drop, and then a couple small ones. Some good stuff. Hi, Just a Simple Artist. It's nice to see you. Let's see, what else should we do? Maybe some lines? Should we do some lines? Let's just do a couple more lines. Thank you, Crash. You guys are awesome. Do another curvy one here. Bring it up and over. And then outline whatever that is again. Good. And maybe we could add some like inner lining lines. See how close to the other line we can get without touching it. It touched a little bit, that's okay. Looks cool. Can't go wrong with a good line. I think this whole drawing kind of shows how we're feeling. You know, if you look at it, to us, this looks like anxiety. Um, Not because of the water, we love water, but just because it's so cramped together and it's so just one thing on top of another on top of another, and it didn't turn out the way we thought it was going to. And it just, to us, these lines just feel like anxiety. But, you know, other other people find this relaxing, you know, so it just kind of shows you that anything can feel any way to anyone, and nothing is wrong about that. Okay, and then how about some more interesting, intricate work here? We can do a big space. How about that? That's a nice big space, and we can draw some lines within the space and figure out what we want to do inside that space, you know? Sometimes it's easier if you section off a portion of it to give yourself something to work with. If you get bored of that area, you can just come back to it a little later, or leave it how it is, you know? And no, we don't do art lessons. I remember somebody asking that. What are we most excited about post-pandemic? I'm not sure. Maybe going to the movies. Something simple. Yes, the curves. To me, it feels like how I get when I'm irritated and irritated and getting weird, not how I feel looking at it, but what it communicates. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how we feel too. You know, everything's smashed together and you can't quite understand what's going on. Our voice is soothing. Thank you. We try to talk in a soothing tone, and if you enjoy this, we're gonna do more stories on our second channel. A lot of people requested the Cask of Amontillado and Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe, and we have the full collection, so we're definitely planning on doing those. Everyone is curves. Color-wise, we don't put in a lot of color on our art. We like the simplicity of black and white. We feel like to us it communicates. We will do color from time to time, but it's just not really our thing. Um, you know, to challenge ourselves and just to see what we can do, we um, put some like, I don't remember what I was saying. I literally don't remember what I was saying. I'm sorry, guys. Brightening up your night shift. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad we could help some people with this tonight. You know, we were here to reduce some of our anxiety, and then it got sparked again, and you know, it kind of influenced what we did. Um, we're not the happiest with this piece, but it's not our worst one. I just feel like sometimes we lose ourselves and we feel like we're not doing as good as we could be with our art, and usually it comes together. It just sometimes it just we lose the feeling, you know? You can watch the video and mute it if you still want to watch the drawing. But we'll do other stories on there. That's just the one book that we have currently that is copyright free, or what we call royalty free, because it's lost its copyright. Um, and therefore we can reproduce Edgar Allan Poe on our channel. Oh, that line didn't mean to go that far, but I guess happy accidents, right, guys? Extreme dot to dot books. That would be cool. I'd like some extreme dot to dot books. I like creating our own art though. It's soothing. The beautiful curves. Yeah, we put in the description, if anybody wanted to mute it and put on their own music, you know, they were more than welcome to if they still wanted to enjoy it and not listen to the story. Because, you know, we put in the title that it is gore, and violence, so we just, we understand that not everybody is into that, so we just went ahead and put that in the description so people, you know, knew we wouldn't feel hurt if they had to silence it or something. You know what I mean? We try to be considerate when we put out content such as that. Ask you if you color in a drawing of our on our friend made. I mean, we can color it in. We don't mind coloring things in. Some of the littles would have fun with that. Um, we just don't really do it on our own. We could, but it's just, you know. See? And now that section is really nice, and we can add maybe some depth. You guys want some depth in there? Put some black in there to make it feel more 3D, you know what I mean? Connect these because it was kind of bleeding. And just add a little bit of that here, thicken some lines up. Yeah, Fallout, are you scared? You scared? You don't usually get to do anything out here, just another thing that you didn't think of or remember. No, that's fine. Um, that's totally fine. Like, everyone forgets, especially when you have d.i.d, and it's just some stuff that's difficult to deal with at some points. But yeah, so I don't know. Let's see. What else could we add here? I'm thinking some lines here. Some lines connecting these two, maybe. Gotta make some of these lines. You just add to the lines. It just kind of all connects. It interconnects. Your first day fronting? Hello. 3 days stuck out. That's rough. We've had that happen before, though. We try to do some guided meditations here on YouTube. There's some really good ones that we just enjoy listening to. That help us to just relax and become more open in our mind, and it helps switching sometimes. It doesn't always. Sometimes it's more of like a relaxant and like a grounding thing, but time to time. And the blank. Oh, Fallout, you're not gonna win. We're gonna see. We're gonna do a live stream, and people are gonna get a vote, and I almost guarantee you're not gonna win Fallout. And I wouldn't ruin good art. Or good paper. This is like a $20 book. I'm not destroying my book. Good morning, K9, and I'm glad that you watched the pageant and know that we're gonna win. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? Maybe a clam. This could be a clam, right? Let's see. Let's do some more defining lines. Because clams have a lot of those. Nah, I said bring it, Fallout. I didn't say you won. Got some healthy beefing going on here. Let's see. What else could we do? Maybe a little like steam, like you know, those underwater vents that can happen. Do a little bit of that going around here. How long did it take us to be open about our d.i.d? We were 14 when we discovered that we were a system, and we were in denial for quite some time. Um, and it took us until we were 19 or 20 to really feel comfortable, and we weren't open about it with our family or anybody until this year, actually. Have a good night. We're just vibing. That's what we're doing. We're just vibing. Maybe have like this little thing that could be like maybe coral or something. I don't know. I guess this can be underwater themes. It wasn't our intention when we first started, but it kind of turned out that way. We have 6 cats and a lizard. That's how many pets we have. We got another hater, yeah. Or it's the same one making multiple accounts, because that's happened. You're singing old school rap to your dog. Is that, do your dog enjoy that? Prison Mike? Also, we're gonna make shirts, Prison Mike, that say Prison Mike on it. And I hope you buy one. What kind of lizard? He's a leopard gecko. Got some more lines going on here. And you know, sometimes watching other artists drawing helps give you ideas for new lines. You don't copy them, but you can borrow their lines and make a new structure with them. There's endless possibility of lines. I don't think there's a limit to how many line combinations are out there. Fallout system, man. You guys. All right, I'm gonna take a sip. You guys can stare at the art for a little bit and see exactly what you think about it. But I'm just gonna take a sip of my soda and chill out for a minute and look at the comments. We'll see, Fallout system. We'll see. Let's just wait until you post yours. Thank you guys for the compliments. This one will also be sold on Etsy. We just have to take a scan of it and upload it to our computer and put it on a PDF file so we can upload it to Etsy if you guys want. This one's probably going to be on the $4 just because it's intricate. Might make it $3, who knows. Just chilling, I'm not done drawing yet. Yeah, for a PDF copy. The original, once we get out into our house, we're going to make the originals be like $30 a piece. But the PDF copies that we're going to be putting out, those ones are to color in. So those are coloring pages for $2 to $5. Our Etsy has more of our art. One of the ones that I showed here, actually. Let me show you the one that's also on Etsy for an affordable amount. This one, let's see. This one is on Etsy for a more affordable amount as well. If you guys feel like coloring anything in, I figured I'd leave this blank and you guys could do whatever you wanted with it. But yeah, this one is definitely on Etsy already. We really like this one. Like a bird skull here and weird tongue. It's cool. But the PDF copies are what people are paying for. So they're just copies. What's the best pens to use for these types of drawings? We use Micron or these fountain pens. We like fountain pens a lot. This one is from Muji. It's $15 or $12 or something. I don't know. But they come with pre-filled cartridges. You can also get Micron pens that have cartridge spots. And you can also get refillable pens. Hold on, I'm gonna grab some of my other pens and show you what I'm talking about. I will be right back. You guys just stare at the art, okay? Just stare at the art. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I have a bunch of our art supplies and everything so I can show you some of the stuff that I'm talking about. But yeah, the originals are gonna be going for like $30. Let's see. Bringing out all the good stuff, guys. Okay. I don't have everything here. I have another like pencil box. But this is kind of what I got. I got this at a art exchange, actually. Didn't have to pay anything for it. It was just there. So we have our these are watercolor brush pens, and we use these on watercolor paper. They're really nice, and if we do color, we use those. This is just the water pen that you put on to blend them together. Okay. And then you already know this one. This is a Muji fountain pen. It has a fine tip. If it'll focus, you can see the F on there. It's probably backwards. That's okay. These are our Prismacolor fine liners. They look like this. This is what we usually use. This is about what we use. This one is a 05. I don't know exactly what that means. But this one is also an 05, and this is a micron pen. Let's see. And that's what that looks like. And then this is another fountain pen, which I think has purple or blue ink in it currently. We got this from Wish. And it works fine. It's also a fine tip pen. And then we have our beautiful glass pens. Use dip ink with these. They're very nice. Very easy to use. We've created some pretty nice art with these. And I believe somebody sent us one of these. I think it's this one. And this one. You just dip these in a well of ink. You can get water-based ink, and that works the best with these. That's what I use in our pens, water-based ink. It is also waterproof somehow. Those are what we use for these drawings, mostly. And then let's see. We have our ballpoint pen, which we have used previously as well. We have a lot of fine liners that are colored. We've used these before. We haven't worked with them too much, but we have used them. And then we have these Aztec ballpoint pens. We have a lot of them. Sorry, it just said reconnecting. But these ballpoint pens are Azteca, I believe, or Arteza, sorry, not Azteca. Those are nice. We got Sharpie. We do use Sharpie occasionally. That works perfectly fine. We're actually working on a poster board that is going to go up on Etsy for $200. It's in storage though, so we don't have that with us. But we use Sharpie for that. Let's see what other ones we have in here. Ooh, the other ones we really enjoy are also from Muji. And they're just regular gel ballpoint pens. These are really inexpensive. It's $5 for a pack of like 10. And we really enjoy them, so, you know, we got a whole thing of them. But that is pretty much what we use. Let's see, do I have anything else that I have with me currently? No, I don't. But yeah, so that's what we have currently. That's what we use. And yeah. Have we ever tried Sumi ink with a brush? No, actually. Do you have to wash the tip of the fountain pen? I know with some calligraphy brushes you have to wash it after use so it doesn't come up. No, so with the fountain pens, we use water-based ink, and once they're completely like used and they have no more ink in them, so this one, let me show you what a piston converter looks like. So this is a piston converter, if it'll focus. And this, you can pull up ink into it and push it down. So once this is empty, sometimes you have to use a rubber grip for most of the pens, but you grip the tip and pull it out. And then you can clean the ink feed and all of that, but we don't have to do that after every use. Usually we just do that if we're changing ink colors. But that's how that works. Oh, that's not the right thing. And these ones are really nice. I like piston converters. I haven't found one to fit this pen yet, but it works to get like a needle from a pharmacy and drop the ink that way and put it into the ink cartridge. We do that for these pens that we haven't found a piston converter for yet. Let me see if there's anything else we've been working on lately. Let's see, this is just Mage in a window. We painted Mage in a window. That's the only thing we have on our watercolor board currently. And if you guys are looking for another paper that is good to use with pens and inks, Bristol paper is amazing. We have this, which we haven't continued yet. We're planning to, but just haven't. And then This one, which we did in Silver Sharpie. I don't know how well that shows up. We're having fun with that one with all the lines. I think that's all we have in there. But yeah, so Bristol paper is amazing to use. Also, is it called stock card? I think card stock. That's what it's called. Card stock, which is just for us. We got the brown stuff of it, and yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna continue drawing for a little bit. I think I'm almost done with this one. I want to figure out what I want to do here. I feel like this needs a finished look. And then I'm going to add just a tiny bit over here, and then I'm going to be done with this and put my signature on it and finish up here. It is 12:14 a.m. So midnight, and we should go to bed soon. Got to take some melatonin for that. We live in the same time zone. That's cool. But yeah, that was my show and tell for you guys. So if you have any feedback for us or any more questions, feel free. And if you want to, you can always follow our second channel, which again, I'll say hi in chat. So that way you guys can follow us. We're Kitso Arts. That's our second channel where we're going to start uploading more art videos. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy to show you our supplies and, kind of talk about some things and whatnot. You can also get disposable fountain pens if you want at like Michael's. They sell disposable ones that are not refillable. Haven't figured out how to open them, otherwise, we would make them refillable. But we find that they're really nice to work with. They work just the same as ballpoint pens. You don't really hold them upright. You just hold them to the side, and it's like a more relaxed feel for us. Oh man, excuse me. Feel like maybe there should be an arm coming up out of this weirdly sideways water. But yeah, we're gonna make another video in the next couple of days for our second channel. We're really excited for that, just to, just to make it like a nice, calming drawing. And I don't know if any of you have watched our last video, but we made a title card for ourselves. We're super excited about that. It's really nice to feel official to make a like intro. Yeah, we're gonna head to bed here in a couple of minutes. I just wanted to finish this up and get it going. I think that this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get. I'm not seeing anything that I want to fix on it. I'm not seeing anything I really want to add to it. Other than a signature. So there you have it. This will be up on our Etsy probably tomorrow. Turn it around so you guys can see it properly. There we go. Yeah, so I'm up for a few questions if you guys want to chat for a little bit. Yeah. I might do a little doodle with my glass pens real quick. Let me see. Let me see what I got going for me. Here's a blank page. I'm just gonna do a little doodle. I'm not gonna do anything big. Just something to draw. And let's see if I can find my ink. Here it is. Found my ink, guys. So this is actually, I think it's blue ink. It came in this bottle. Maybe it's my purple ink. I think it's my purple ink. This bottle came empty for whatever reason. But yeah. Let me try to open this without spilling it everywhere. It comes with this like rubber cap, which is very useful, but I still got ink all over my fingers. I'm glad we did the beauty competition to like earlier today rather than now. But yeah. Usually I have like a paper towel around, but now I just have to let it dry on my fingers. You're gonna see if you can get some of our art. Oh, I'm glad. We're always excited when people buy our art. It's like, oh, we did good. Somebody got it and is having fun with it. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's just do something cute. Maybe a happy little animal, huh? And make it round on the bottom. And have funny little feet. I don't know, what else do animals have? Maybe it deserves like a little hairdo. Maybe just a little hairdo, huh? Little sideburns. How about that? No hair on top, just some little sideburns. And kind of put the insides of the ears. And I don't know, maybe it needs some shoulder. There we go, there's some shoulder. And these are just little paws. It's just holding its paws up. And it can have a really weird side tail. There we go. I'm just goofing off. I don't know. Give it some texture. Maybe have some fur tufts here and there. There we go. Has some fur. See, I'm not good at drawing other things. I'm just really good at the abstract stuff. This is just kind of for fun. But does anybody have any questions? Well, I'm glad your little enjoyed it. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Before we head out for the night. They want to play with it? Aw. Okay, gotta cap up my ink. Working with ink. Oh, so this is Max again. We switched sometime in the past 20 minutes. But we always end up with ink all over our hands when we work with fountain pens, like refilling them, or with our glass dip pens. It's part of the fun. Part of the fun being a little messy. I'm glad you guys like the little animal. Here, I'll turn it over so you guys can see it properly. But, yeah. Oh, man. Thank you guys for chilling out with me. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy watching. And, you know, we intend to continue creating content for you guys. You know, we want to continue that. I don't know what our next... Yeah, it's gonna end here soon. If you want to see the drawing result of what we did today, I'll flip to it for you so you can see it. This is what we did here on stream today. No, we're not moved into our house yet. We're our move-in date is November 4th, so we got a week and a half before we get in. But yeah, I don't know what our next video is gonna be. I feel a dissociation. That's us right now. A doggy bear detective? Nice. Nice. But yeah, so I don't know what other content we're gonna put out in the next few days, but we do plan on filming a couple of things. And you know, we cater to our audience for the most part, and we try to do things we know you guys are gonna enjoy. Not just stuff that we feel like should be put out there. You know, we do a lot of that too, but we try to make it a mix of things. art lesson, QRT lesson. Oh yeah. We don't really have lessons on art other than just let the lines guide you. That is what we live by, is just letting lines guide us. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy our stuff. Um, I'm glad we put content out there that can be enjoyed, and we hope that we can put some meaningful stuff out there. And if you want to follow our second channel, I'm gonna comment it. This is our second channel, and you can go check out the videos there. Thank you. I'm really glad. Um, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed watching me draw. If you guys want more of that, you can go ahead and follow our other channel. We have videos there. If you don't like the stories that are on them, you can always mute them and put your own music on. That is totally fine. Fallout will lose. Hi, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. We're wrapping up here. Our phone is at 15%. But yeah, I want to thank you all for being here and enjoying what we do and all our art and our content and everything. Um, it's it's hard sometimes to put out content. It gets overwhelming at times. There's lots of trolls in the comments, and we constantly filter those out for you guys, so you know no harm comes to anybody. Last thing we want is one of our subs going down to the comments and seeing something triggering, and so we try to keep those comments out. Are we gonna have a spooky live cast on Halloween? I don't know, because we are in the middle of almost moving, so we might be getting ready to move. We're gonna definitely try. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Go enjoy your dogs, and rewatch it later if you want. Stacy trademark is a giraffe. Yes, yes, she is. But yeah, sometimes it is hard to put content out, and just because we do get scrutinized and whatnot, but we continue putting it out because it's important. It's important people have a place to come to have open conversations and be able to ask their questions and get responses and feel like they're not alone. We felt like we were alone for a very long time. Um, love the art, love the channel. Thank you. We struggled with feeling alone for a very long time. Like a very long time. We were, I think, 20 when we started the channel, maybe 19, and it just felt like up until then we didn't really have anyone to really look at and be like, hey, I feel connected to that. I feel like that could be something that I relate to. And so we absolutely try our hardest to, make content that makes people feel included and makes people feel like they're at home. I'm 23 now. 23. Um, Prison Mike says bye. Bye. um, I'm glad that you guys appreciate it. You know, it's just it feels important to us to put things out and to be that connection for people. You know, to be relatable and real and honest and give our opinions on things, even if it isn't wanted, and just make people feel connected and not alone, and to feel like they have that someone to relate to, being like, well, I'm not crazy, I'm this is normal, this is this is just like who I am, and it's okay to be who I am. And that's just really hard for a lot of people. It's gonna be okay, Squish. It's gonna be fine. um but yeah, so we wanna be that connect. We wanna be that person, those people to make people feel not so lonely, um, and to feel like they have somewhere to go, somewhere to connect to, even if it is just making fun and doing a beauty competition for no reason other than we're doing a community live stream, and also we want you to follow other systems. So we're fine doing collabs with other systems if they really want to be put out there and to have a platform, um, you know. But I think our next video is going to be trauma and trauma recovery, and how you can accept yourself, because that's something we really struggle with. And we have a document in Google, and we wrote a whole thing about um, accepting yourself and knowing that your trauma doesn't have to control you, and you can recover in your own time. um, so I think that might be our next video, since we already have it researched and squared away, and we've done talks on our Facebook group, d.i.d Safe Haven. um, and yeah, so that's it's I don't know how much I'm repeating myself, and I'm sorry, we're dissociated and everything. I hope this is coming across as meaningful. But I just hope that the people that are here supporting us, feel like they have somebody to connect to. ADID hatchery. But yeah, um, I I know I went on a rant, and I'm sorry if you guys didn't want to sit through that. Um, but I just we feel really deeply about what we do here. Um, like really, really deeply to what we do on our channel, and helping people. That's for us. That's all we've ever wanted to do. Um, Sometimes we get emotional when we make videos. You guys don't see it because we edit some of that out, but I know we'll start being more real as we make more content, just because that's the turn our channel is taking. But it's hard sometimes to keep our emotions in check. It being like, sometimes we feel like crying when we do make videos, because we relate to the content we put out too. And it's heartwarming to see. It's heartwarming, but also heartbreaking that so many people connect to our content. Uh, so many people say they relate to that. It's heartbreaking for us, just because so many people have gone through similar things of what we have gone through. Um, So I just, we feel like satisfaction, I guess you could say, when we do make content, but also like just this emotional feeling of, we're helping people, but also, wow, we're helping people, and so many have gone through what we have gone through, and it's just heartbreaking. Um, uh, Interested in meeting people with d.i.d, just scroll through some of the social media and say hello to systems, maybe send a message or two and see what comes of it, um, it's fine to want to be friends with people with d.i.d. That's chill. Bless me. um, I'm gonna do something real quick to show you how therapeutic just lines can be. Just lines, nothing else, but straight lines. Okay. This is something we do sometimes that helps us calm down. So, draw yourself a box. Doesn't have to be pretty or even or anything. And pick a direction and just see how close you can get to the other line without touching it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, and art takes work. If you just feel like if you just feel like doing this, um, just make it your own, but this is something that helps us relax, is just doing these lines, and and just kind of rotate the page, do some more lines this way. And don't stress yourself out about it. You could do big lines, spacey lines, um, diagonal lines. And even if you're not artistic, everyone can do lines. This can just be a therapeutic artistic release for you. We do this from time to time just to help us relax and release anxiety and get into the groove of things. You don't have to be an artist to make art. Someone's got to help Fallout with their makeup. They've never done makeup before. They're gonna get slammed. But yeah, so even if you're not an artist and you want an artistic outlet, um, you can still make something, and it can just be straight lines. Um, we enjoy doing that, and then you can make little boxes, and that can just be like a thing for you. You've never heard of d.i.d? That's okay. Go watch some of our content. Our video that we try to point everyone to is why you don't want d.i.d. It just pinpoints um, some of the stuff that we go through every day. But yeah, and go watch other content creators too. Don't just watch us. Search dissociative identity disorder. Go to your filters, and then click on recent uploads. I'm glad that the box. I met somebody in another room that was diagnosed. But yeah, this helps us with our anxiety and dissociation and so much. It helps us just to chill and you know um, not think about things too much. It's just lines. Anybody can do lines. You don't have to be an artist to do lines or to do art. It can just be vibing. Um, but yeah, so if anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask. I'm gonna head out in a few minutes. It is 12:46 a.m. I'm tired, want to go to bed. Um, but yeah, so if anybody has any other questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Have we ever tried clay? When we were younger, we did. It was a lot of fun. Might get back into that. Let's just call Trolls Stacy trademark or Giraffes from now on. Oof. Oof. You guys get some sleep too. I know everyone has insomnia just like me, but try to get some sleep, grab some melatonin, turn on a good calming show. Peter Draws is a great one if you want. He does have a section on his YouTube. If you go to playlist, Peter Reads, if you want some stories. I like the Metamorphosis. He reads that one, and I love that one. Do we have any other tips for calming anxiety down? We could definitely do a video on that. We're gonna do our trauma recovery timeline, or not timeline, trauma recovery video. And that's actually going to go over like practicing grounding techniques when you're not feeling bad. Um, so that way, when you are feeling bad, you have those techniques. It's kind of like a fire drill. You do it multiple times, create those pathways, so that way, when you actually have an emergency, you can go to your resources. It's kind of like filling your toolbox. But yeah, Peter Draws has some books, like audiobooks on his channel with drawing, kind of like these drawings. We listen to those all the time. Our favorite is Metamorphosis on his channel, but he has other ones. He has The Raven. He has something by H.P. Lovecraft, and there's quite a few on there. I think he has 12 stories, and he also has a channel called Peter Reads. Um, so check him out. He's amazing. He helps us fall asleep. He inspires us to do the kind of art that we do. Um, but yeah, so um, thank you all for watching and enjoying and coming and chilling. Um, if you guys want more art, please follow my second channel. Um, I post videos there. I'm trying to do one every week. We'll see how that goes. With the move and everything, it's going to be a little more difficult. But once I get my office set up, I'm definitely going to be making more drawing videos, more uploads for this channel, and everything like that. So thank you all for watching. Um, and thank you for supporting my second channel as well as this channel. Like, really, um, very, very, like, thankful for all of you being here. Thanks, Gob Squad, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.